Okay, this is how you're going to make your journals. This is for the paper that you guys marbleized a few weeks ago. This is what it'll look like. You open it up and you'll have a journal. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make those. So you're going to need your paper that you marbled. Now, it's probably this size, which means you're going to fold it in half. And you're going to crease it, and then you're going to cut it. So you'll need a pair of scissors. Okay? So you'll cut your paper in half. Alright? I have already done that. And I already started this one. So I'm going to show you how to finish it up. Alright, so you're going to take your papers and you're going to fold them in half. Okay? And you're going to crease them really good. Okay? Now fold them all in half. Alright. Alright, so we folded these in half. Alright, so I have 3 here, but I've already started it because we're time saving on the video. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take a scrap piece of paper. Oh, I'll use this one. You're going to stick it in here. So what you're going to do is you're going to take these. You're going to start out on one, and you're going to put glue around the edges, really good around the edges. Okay? Then I'm going to fill in my middle. Alright? Then you're going to take the other one and you're going to take the crease. See where it's creased here? And you're going to line it up to the crease on this one, and you're going to line them up so that they line up. Okay? And then you're going to lay it down and you're going to smooth it out. You want to make sure that it sticks really well, so you're going to really rub it really good. Okay? Alright? Same thing again. I'm going to put glue on the top. You want to use a lot because you want to make sure it sticks. Okay? And you're going to take it again, the crease side, part that's folded, and you're going to put it with the crease side that you've already put together. You're going to line them up like this, and you're going to smooth it down. Okay? Alright. Now, after a while, it's going to get really thick, like this. Unless you only did a few sheets, that's fine. It can be as thick as you want. I have 30 sheets on this one. So then I'm going to add this to this. As this got bigger, I started putting a paper underneath so that I didn't get glue on everything. But again, you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to add those. And normally you wouldn't do them like this and then add them to that. You would just keep adding one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. But we would be here for hours if we did that. Again, you're going to take the crease side and you're going to line it up to the sides on this. Pretty easy. Okay? Alright. That's pretty good. Alright. And set that off to the side. Now you're going to put a cover on it. And you're going to need 2 pieces of really either cardboard, heavy paper, what I did is I cut up a gift box, and I'm using that. And you're going to take either a sheet that you marbled, or I have piles of scrap paper. This is why we don't throw anything away. So we have all these scraps to pick from, okay? So you need a front and a back. You can use the front and the back the same, or you can do them differently. So I chose these, all right? So I was trying to decide. I know I wanted to use this one for sure. I was trying to decide what I was going to put on the back. This one or this one. So I decided on this one, okay? Stick that off to the side. All right. So this size here, you're going to make it a little bit bigger than your book, okay? Just a little bit, so you got this little edge here, okay? All right, I think I went a halfway inch around. All right, so you're going to take your paper and you're going to line this up and crease this a little bit. Make a crease here. All right, then I'm going to cut a little bit off of here. Not a lot, just a bit. I don't want that much paper. All right, so I'm going to cut. So I'm going to take this away, and I'm going to save those scraps because we'll use them for something else. Set this back in, and I'm going to do the same thing going the other way. I'm going to cut a little bit off this edge. And I'm going to cut a little bit off of this one. Okay, now I have my size. So I'm just going to go over here to this one. I'm going to lay this on top. And I'm going to cut around it because it needs to be the same size. I'm just going to use that. If you have a paper cutter, that was good. It's usually what I use, but this, I'm going to use the scissors. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's not going to show anyway. Alright, so I'm going to take those scraps, put them off to the side. So now I have my back and my front. So I'm going to take this, flip it over, and I'm going to put glue on here. So I just want it to stick a little bit so it doesn't move. And I'm going to stick that in the center of my paper. Okay? Alright, so we got that much. Then I'm going to take my corners and I'm going to fold them over. And fold them. And I'm going to fold them. Alright. And where my creases are, I'm going to put glue in those triangled areas. Alright. And then I'm going to stick that. And that's going to stick. It's going to stick. Okay. Paper looks something like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these up just so they are creased. Alright. Now I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to put glue on the outer part and on this part. I'm going to pull this over and I'm going to glue it down. Okay? Same thing over here. Glue. And I'm going to glue it down. Alright, I'm going to do that on all four sides. Okay? All four 4 sides. All right, there's my cover. Set that. I'm going to set that off to the side. I got to do the back. Same thing. Okay, I'm going to put my glue on here just so it can stick. Okay, put this in the center. Push it down. And again, I'm going to pull my corners over. Pull my corners over. Pull my corner. Just don't pop your corner through your paper. And again, I'm going to put glue on my triangled areas. Pull these over again. Pull this over again. Pull this over again. All right. Same thing. Edge of the paper. Glue it down. Edge of the paper. Find a spot not sticking, just re-glue it. Okay. So you want to remember, when you're pulling these over, pull it tight against that edge right here and then stick it down. Rub. Really good. All right, here's my back. Here's my front. Here's my book. All right. So I'm going to take my cover, I'll line it up. All right, that's how I want to do it. Okay, so I'm going to take my scrap paper again. Put it on here. Put a generous amount of glue. Going to take my cover, I'm going to line it up to the part that is creased, okay? Line it up, I'm going to pull this up side and push down. Okay, I notice this one's coming off, so I'm going to put some more glue right here. Not a big deal. All right. Same thing with this. Paper in. Put my glue on. Very generous with the glue. Don't skip on it. It's just glue. All right. All right. Same thing. I'm going to take my back cover, I'm going to line it up to that crease, the part that's, oh, this one's not sticking right. Okay, sometimes you got to work with it. Alright, I'm going to open it up, lay it flat, push really hard. Takes a bit to dry, so you want to let it sit off to the side to dry a little bit. There's papers in it. There's one. Here's a skinnier one. Papers in it. There's this one. Same thing. I put the more vibrant papers in this one. Okay. And then I doodled on this cover and then put a small simple doodle on the back and put my pages in. Okay. This one I did this in the front, and then this is what I do. I clean the paintbrushes, and this is scrap paper from that. Okay. And there's that. Now, if you didn't do the marble printing, that's fine. You can make a blank one. And you can just put blank paper. You just want to make sure that you are using cardstock, because regular paper, I've never done with regular paper. I'm not sure how it would work. But there you go. There's your journals. Have fun, and I'll see you next week.